I always wanted this farm to be productive in some way. There's the milkweed over there and the monarchs are over there, and the bees are out, and there's so many things going on that you don't even think about. My name is Sandy Maine, and my New York state of mind is all about the scent map of New York State. From the salty seaside to the streets of New York City with all the wonderful smells of the restaurants. The Finger Lakes smells like fish and lakes and lavender and grapevines, up to the Adirondacks where we have the beautiful majestic white pine trees, the beauty of nature everywhere, visually and sensually. My family was part of the largest Danish settlement in the Finger Lakes, and I was very happy living there in the Penn area. But I went to Potsdam State for college, and I accidentally met my husband there. I won a horse, and so this horse kind of made it so that I had to find a farm to keep the horse on. So we found this farm, and very affordable, so we moved here, the two of us and the horse, and that was sort of the beginning of me living in the Adirondacks. When I was in my early 20s, I took a great interest in medicinal and fragrance herbs. I wanted to have a business that I could share my love of the natural world with other people. And I had a friend who had an herb business. She was selling culinary herbs and fragrance herbs. And I thought, what could I do that would be different? I had this flash one morning about my grandmother and her soap making. Like, she did it with me once and I never forgot it. I was like, I could make herbal soap and I could use all the beautiful scents from the Adirondacks. So then I started studying it, going to libraries, trying to figure out how to make soap. I just had a feeling when I plopped out my first batch of cedar, I used northern white cedar oil. I remember it plopping out onto the counter with this resounding thud, and I just knew that my whole life was going to revolve around that. This friend came over and she was going to teach me how to blend oils, so she just showed me the very basics, and I made my first oil, and she was like, wow, this is wonderful. So I thought, well, it's either beginner's luck or I have a nose. I founded it in 79, and then we moved here in 82. And I ran it out of this house for 5 years. And then it got very crazy. The whole house was like a factory. There was only one room in the house that wasn't used for the business, and that was the bedroom. What we really need is to keep pushing our brand, the Adirondack brand, and you're going to go there and you're going to find all these interesting things going on. And there's a folk life here, and I really get a lot of satisfaction out of making products that can bring happiness to people, because I'm happy when I'm making them. I think that should be everyone's goal, is to bring happiness to yourself and each other.